Happy Sunday, ARK players, and welcome back to a brand new video where today we are going to be talking about two major changes which is happening for the game this week and well, this upcoming week, and I'm really looking forward to one of them. The other one not so much, but it doesn't really affect me, but I know it does affect some of you guys. Now, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new around here, as I bring you guys daily ARK news and gameplay videos on everything that's happening with the game. So, yeah, as you'll be able to see in the background, the Archon. Now, I made a gameplay video on this the other day, but I'm going to do another one for you guys because I'm actually going to do a taming one as well for you guys. So we're going to like show you off the abilities, show you off how to tame it, show you what you can get from it. It's a really cool thing. They said they may make a few changes when this comes to the game. This is coming to the game Wednesday the 16th of October. They said they might make a few changes, but they're not 100% too sure yet. But that is what's going on there. So we're going to do a full taming video, everything like that. But we also are going to be talking about something else which is coming on the Tuesday. So Tuesday the 15th of October is something which is, again, I'm going to talk about. And then Wednesday the 16th is the release of the Archon. There may be some other changes in the patch notes. And as I always do, guys, I will bring you the full patch notes when this video goes out, and I will do an up-to-date how to tame and use the Archon when we get the official version. I'll let you know if there's been any changes to it after this video. So before we dive into the world of the Archon, let's talk about what's happening on Tuesday the 15th of October. So as a reminder, we will start sunsetting some of our inactive official servers after careful assessment. Our goal is to ensure that we are always delivering the best experience possible, and official servers exist as a way for the community to play together without having to host their own. When we launch fresh content, typically we put up more servers than we need in the long term to match the peak in user capacity over time. These servers become ghost towns as players have dropped off and are waiting for the next major content release. In this being said, obviously, when we had Scorched Earth come out, the player count dropped off a lot. Aberration came out. It's actually stayed quite a lot of players. It's dropped by like 10k, but still stayed pretty high. And then obviously we've got Extinction in December, which will boom. I'm telling you, if anyone knows on TikTok, we bring the boom. No, I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. But on October 15th, we will be sunsetting these inactive island servers. They have decided to remain, there's a few servers they have decided they're going to keep, and I'm going to read through those servers now. I'm not going to read through the servers that are going on October 15th, because there is about, if I were to estimate how many there were and I had to read through all of them, I'm going to estimate around about 400 servers. No, not many, maybe 300 servers. I don't know. There's so many. So if I were to read through every single server that's going, then, you know, we would be here for about an hour. But if you go onto Google, type in Survive the Ark and go to the most recent community crunch number 430, you will scroll down to live ops updates and you can see if your server is involved in this. If it's not, you're all good. But the ones that are staying, so this is because there's not as many, EU PvP. So these are all the servers are PvP actually. So EU PvP, the island, 2048, 2050, 2062, 2069, Asia PvP, 2106, 2231, 2350, and then small tribes PvP, 9018, 9056, 9080, the island 9117, 9141, 9145, 9202, 9272, 1000, 1067, 8012, 8076. So they're all the servers which will be remaining, all of the island servers just to let you guys know, and they will now not be going. But anyway, now on to the fun bit. I will read this nice bit. They said we still intend to provide capacity at launches as much as possible to meet the higher need during those periods, and we're working with our partner at Nitrado to offer these saves after the scheduled sunset through Nitrado's interface, so please stay tuned for more details. Anyway, Archon Time. So this is the one that I did tame up in my other video. Now, we only force tame this one, so we will spawn in a new one. But look how beautiful the eyes are on this thing. Don't you think it's so real? It looks so legit. And this is the saddle that you can craft up for the Archon. And this thing, by the way, moves very, very, very slow on land, but very nice in water. Now, this Megalodon has been attacking me non-stop, and it's not left ashore. It's been following me, so we're gonna go and destroy it. But before we do that, I wanted to feed it, because basically the Archon has, the one on the official version has like teeth in its mouth, which I really wanted to see if this one has. So hopefully that's possible to see, but I'm not too sure if that is possible to see. But we'll give it a go. Consume. Oh, wait. Well, let's hop out and go here. Maybe here? Can we like try and... Oh, wait, crouch down. No! Didn't mean to do that. Right, crouch down. And then feed it. Can we get rid of that? Right, we're getting rid of that. This should help. Oh, it looks like it might have the teeth. I don't know. That became so long just to do that. But anyway, so now we are going to spawn in another Archon, and so you can see one in the wild and see what it does. So we're going over to console commands. The command to spawn in the modded version is summon Archon AA_character_BP_C. When you do that, as you can see, it will spawn in. Now, with taming an Archon, it is a passive tame, right? So to be able to tame one, you do have to do the old school passive tame, but you can only feed it either kibble, which what it needs, or you have to feed it biotoxin. So you, as you can see, when you've got your biotoxin in your last inventory slot, you can come behind and you can feed biotoxin to be able to tame it. Now, we have taming rates up at the moment, so that's why it's fast, but you have to have biotoxin or it's kibble to be able to tame this thing up. So we're going to go for Archie the Archon. Now, I don't know where it's actually going off to, but it seems to be on its own, on a mission. So once you have done that, as you can see, you will tame up your own Archon. Now, that will take a lot longer normally, but once you got that, it doesn't really matter about your biotoxin anymore. You can keep it in your inventory for as long as you want. Then, once you have tamed up your Archon, which, by the way, I'm not too sure about this one because it is actually only a level 10 and it doesn't really excite me. So, Archie, what we might do for video purposes, my friend, is we may just leave you on the beach to go and live a life or something like that. I hope you don't mind. You're still amazing. You're still very cool. It's just that we kind of want to have a better level one to do some testing on. So we have a level 15 again. We're pretty bad. We might just let that one go off, and we're gonna end up making, I mean, I could GM summon a better level one in, but I want to actually show you one in the wild. What level is this? All right, 36. Do you know what, we're not gonna be fussy with this one. Oh, okay, this one didn't actually tame up straight away, so at least we can actually show that off. Imagine if two Archons started fighting each other. So it was 85% taming, as you can see there. We got wait for its hungry, wait to be hungry again. And then, yeah, this is pretty, you guys know how to passive tame, right? I mean, I'm sure if you're a long-term ARK player, I don't have to explain to you how to do it. It's one of the most simple tames in the entire game. But anyway, once you tame up, I don't know if this is going to take too long, or we could come back for it, because I could just show you my Archon and the way things work, because it's been around a little bit longer. Should we just do that? That's probably going to be easier just for video purposes. But that's how you tame. And when you've got an Archon, you will have to craft its saddle. Now, its saddle isn't actually that high level whatsoever. So if I come over and I take the saddle off of it for now, just for video purposes, this is what you'll be left with. Now, once you do have a tamed version, there is a ability which you can collect algae from it. So as you can see, I can collect 1 algae at the moment from it on its body, and it grows on the Archelon as time goes on. And as you can see, the algae, it says 1 hour 45 until the algae is fully grown. So I can collect that algae, and it will then go into my inventory, as you can see. And you can use this to create food, which most herbivores love it for taming. So that's what's going to be really cool. Now, before you do that, you do want to craft its saddle. So if we go to craft and we go to Archelon, as you can see, it costs 600 fiber, 850 hide, 200 metal ingots, and 250 wood. And if we come over to the engrams, the reason why this is so OP, and I'm not too sure if this is going to stay the same when the official version comes, but the Archelon is level 45, and it provides oxygen. This is confirmed by Wildcard. This hasn't been removed. It has 4 additional seats, and it provides oxygen to nearby survivors. And considering the scuba suits are level 81, that's not bad, is it? When you think about it. So can we feed this one again? I just really wanted to tame it. We'll call it this one Alfie. But anyway, we'll let Alfie go on with his business. I just thought to myself, he would be actually. He's got some really cool colors. But anyway, so that's pretty much the basis of things like that. When you've got your saddle, as I said, you can go ahead and hop on and whack your saddle into the Archelon, and you'll be able to see what this bad boy can do. So as I said, the saddle provides 4 additional seats and 1 for the person riding it in the middle, and it provides oxygen for your tribe mates when you're underwater without having to use scubas. Now, when you use the algae, you can then go to your crafting, and you can make, if I'm correct, the algae. There they are. So as you can see, algae sushi. Incredibly nutritious sushi that any dino will love. Use this on taming a dino to boost some lost taming effectiveness. But where did the rice come from? So it does not work on passive tames, will break effectiveness. This requires 20 Archelon algae, 3 raw prime fish, 10 long grass, and 1 white coloring. When you've got that, obviously you can make it, and you, by the looks of things, you can't consume it yourself, which is maybe, I'm just confused. Why can't we ask some sushi? It only works on dinos. But yeah, that's something else you can do with the Archelon, which has been confirmed. So once you've got that and you're ready to set sail on the Archelon, you can level it up. It doesn't, as you can see here, I would probably put a lot into stamina and weight. I think that's probably going to be the best going. Melee damage too, because you're going to be fighting off a lot of, and you kind of want to turn this into a bit of a tank, right? So definitely want to boost that in. But for video purposes, we're just going to put it all into melee and stamina, just because we are going to go and just dive into the ocean, and I can show you guys what it's like moving around on one of these things. So we got level 138 Archelon now. In the water we go, and I will show you what it's like and its movement. So as soon as you enter the water, it's beautiful. It glides. It literally glides, as you can see. It's so nice. We press C to go under the water. You will instantly have megalodons come to attack you, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter, because this thing is a tank, and you will not have to worry about megalodons. Like, I'm telling you, you will be absolutely fine when it comes to megalodons. So as I said, look what happens instantly. You do become potential megalodon food, but tank this thing out, you'll have no worries whatsoever. You'll have nothing to worry about. But look, we're being fed on like no tomorrow. Like, this is crazy stuff, but we are going to eat it all up. So is that everything gone now? Can we have a break? Yeah, we can have a break. We managed to even get a pike out of that. So this provides oxygen. Obviously, I'm in creative mode, so it doesn't matter. But you've got your own scuba suit, fly around, and you can bring survivors with you and go and collect any resources you may need. You can go as deep as you want. You know, just take on. I mean, where have we been attacked from? Where was that? So something to also bear in mind is that a Tuso can grab you. So as much as it is a tank, you can be grabbed by a Tuso, but you can tank it. So if you do get grabbed by one, I wouldn't worry so much just yet, because you will be able to take on that in a fight, because this thing is like having your own animal tank, and we're going to call it. So I really look forward to this coming to the game. It's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to trying out the official version. I'm sure it's going to be pretty much the same. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, Megalodons come attacking for us again. We now can hop off and see, as I said, if it then collects us any more algae, which I don't think it did anyway. So, but it will happen within like an hour or so, which is exciting. But anyway, I will catch you guys in my next video. I hope you guys are looking forward to this week's updates. Leave a like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.